Reading papers usually means highlighting, note-taking, and trying to keep track of what matters. Now with Paperpile, you can do all of that in one place. So let's walk through how to read and annotate papers within Paperpile so that you can capture ideas as you read. Let's start by opening a paper. So from your library, click the PDF button next to any reference. Now this opens the PDF viewer inside Paperpile. So instead of downloading files or switching to another app, everything happens here. Let's start with the navigation. In the left sidebar, you've got a few tools to make it easier to move through the paper. First, click the outline to see the table of contents for the paper, including its subheadings for quick navigation to sections like the introduction, methods, or results. Next, you've got thumbnails. Now this shows a preview of every page in the paper. Now, this is super useful if you're looking for a specific figure or section, you can just jump to it straight away. Now let's say you're looking for a specific term. Click on the magnifying glass to search the document, or press Command plus F on Mac or Control plus F on Windows. Type in your keyword and Paperpile highlights all matches in the document. Sometimes I'll use this to search for key topics within a paper to make reading more efficient, but you can also use it to find the broader context surrounding a particular quote. The results appear here in the sidebar so that you can jump between them. You can also adjust the zoom level, rotate pages, or switch between light, dark, and night mode from the toolbar. Now let's move on to marking up the paper using highlights, underline, and strike throughs. To highlight, choose the highlight button in the toolbar, choose the color, and then select the text. The fastest way to highlight is using keyboard shortcuts. So you select any text and press H to highlight it. You can also press U to underline or T to strike through. You can change colors quickly too. Press 1 for yellow, 2 for red, 3 for blue, or 4 for green. So it's efficient to highlight core parts of the paper as you read and use different colours for different themes. For example, you might use one colour for key findings or quotes that are particularly useful, another for methods, and another one for things that you need to follow up on. You can also change the markup after you've created it. All of your highlights appear in the sidebar so you can see everything you've marked up without scrolling through the whole paper again. Now let's look at sticky note annotations. Now you can add sticky notes anywhere on the page linked to different parts of the paper. Click the sticky note button in the toolbar or press M. Then click anywhere on the page to place the note. Now you can type something like "use this" in the discussion section and your note appears both in the sidebar and in the comments panel. Now this is where the paper starts to become really useful. So you're extracting important information and adding your own thinking alongside it. You can change the colour of notes to organise by priority or category. And another really useful feature here is that you can reply to notes. So if you come back later or you're working with someone else in a shared library, you can build up a thread of comments, discuss different interpretations, or evaluate or synthesize what you found when you're writing later. You can track your understanding over time and collaborate with others while reading. You can also add notes to existing annotations. So instead of placing a note separately, you can select the highlight and add a comment directly to it. This lets you mark something and explain why it matters in one step. Now let's look at annotating figures and diagrams. Now this is where Paperpile's annotation tools really shine. The best way to do this is to use shape tools. Just like with highlighting, shapes have keyboard shortcuts. Click the draw option in the toolbar or press R to draw a rectangle, O for an oval, A for an arrow, or P for freehand drawing. You can use these for circling important parts of a figure, highlighting specific data points, or showing relationships between different figures. You can also add a text box directly onto the page by clicking the text tool, placing the box, and then typing your note. And of course, you can adjust the font, the size, the color, and formatting of the text, which is particularly useful for adding context directly onto diagrams and figures. All of these annotations, shapes, arrows, and text boxes also appear in the sidebar. Now let's review everything you've annotated. The sidebar shows all of your highlights, notes, and shapes in a single list. So instead of rereading the entire paper, you can quickly scan your annotations. Click on any annotation and Paperpile takes you straight to that point in the paper. You can also search your annotations by using the search box at the top of the sidebar to search your notes and highlights, not the entire PDF. Now, if you want to export your annotations, click the summary button. This shows all of your annotations in one view. So you can export this summary in various formats or download the PDFs with all of your annotations included. Everything is saved automatically and synced across your devices. So you can annotate on your computer and then review your notes later on your laptop, tablet, or phone.